Do you even berry, bro? So, words. So, how you doing? I got this awesome here. I want to talk to you guys about some things here in a minute. But first, we got to get at this. Oh, it just reeks. Sometimes in life, when berries are awesome, you got to replicate those berries. Do you know what I mean? You got to make more berries. Do you know? So, I thought, wouldn't that be good? So I just had that thought, and I'm like, yeah. So now here we are. We're thinking about berries. All right. Couple things have crossed my mind or my path here. I'm just gonna work this gently and carefully. Check it twice. Absolutely. I should grab the screen though, but I should. But I am not doing it. Yeah. We're just gonna do this. And I'll use a card after, no big deal. Just like old times. Way before I used screens. Buddies were using screens. But I was quite effective at my methods. Would have loved to have screens, but I was, I lived with my mom. I was 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Oh, this is what we are talking about, man. So, I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Here in Canada, I believe the temperature is about, well, who cares? It's winter time. A little dusting of snow happened. You guys from Canada? You from the States? You from, let me know where you're from in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm very curious. Sometimes some of you are from, like Arabia or Morocco or even England, that far off land. So Robin Hood is from England. I get a serious kick out of that, you know? The one cool guy. Oh, seriously, I'd love to get Robin Hood's autograph. Of all the people in the world, Robin Hood or Terry Fox, either or. Michael Jordan for sure. Not a big Wayne Gretzky fan. Michael Jordan could probably beat Gretzky on skates, just saying. Gretzky can't play baseball. Jordan can. Jordan played football, baseball. Oh, no, that was Bo Jackson. But Jordan did play baseball. I got the card. I got the Fleer Upper Deck something card. It's one of them. Parkhurst, or I don't know who it is. I think it's Upper Deck. I know it's Upper Deck. I think I have 3 or 4 of them. You guys ever seen the Michael Jordan rookie card? His baseball card? It's pretty cool. If I could be like Mike. So we are at 7,700 subscribers. We are at 23,000 fully monetized YouTube videos. I hold the largest commercially monetized YouTube channel in the world. Eat my shorts. I'm hoping to hopefully be the richest YouTuber at the same time that I have the most available slots of advertisements. Hoping that I soon hold the most money of all streamers. Mr. Beast has never won a world championship, right? Okay. And then you got to ask yourself, who's hotter, right? Now, do you watch hot chicks on TV or do you watch hideous chicks? Just quickly, all right? So you've already answered both my questions. Yes, I'm going to be famous, and yes, I am going to be the richest. And I'm not even a ginger, so they're going to have a hard time with that one. I'll have to dye my hair orange so I can be rich finally. And then I'll be in the ginger billionaire club. But I am by far the hottest man on YouTube, live every day. You go look around, check, come back. Plus, I got all my teeth. They might be, not in the right spots, but I have them. I used to have an extra tooth. I'm a freak. So, and I may or may not have dated a girl with 6 toes, an extra toe on one foot. I think it's so gross. I can't even remember if it was on both feet or just one. Does it make it any grosser if she only had 6 toes on one foot? Does it make it sicker? Am I a sickness? A complete sickness for dating a chick. Oh, she was smoking hot. 6 toes. I was like, I was like, leave them socks on. We go to the beach. She's like, but I'm hot. My feet. I'm like, leave those damn wool socks on, or it's over. Oh man, I can't even begin to tell you. You're staring at berries, and I've got berry terps for days, bud. So I want to thank you all so much for listening to that, and I will see you. I'll be right back with yet another banger. I'm not sure exactly if we're gonna make 66,000 YouTube videos or 47,000, or maybe just 23,001. As soon as I get my $1 million paycheck, I quit YouTube, though. I'm quitting. So we'll just leave forever. No. I'm going to be hungry for my second $2 million check, right? Why does he not say just another milli? Because this shit's going to snowball. And when she snowballs, I'm going to come super chat you. I'll shut super chat off on my streams because I'll be so rich. I don't need y'all's money. Unless you have that Ferrari Dubai money, I don't want any of y'all's money. I want Ferrari money, right? So I ain't looking to take from people that watch the show. And Rolex is gonna pay me. I ain't even gonna have one, but they're gonna pay me. They already do. I'm guaranteeing you. I got many Rolex commercials on my show. Well, I'm gonna tell you, what we're gonna have is I ain't gonna wear none of it. I'll drive a Ferrari. I ain't gonna wear a Rolex. I ain't gonna never. I don't want a Rolex. If it's free, fuck, I'll wear a free Rolex. But I ain't gonna tell you guys that you gotta go buy one. Be like, oh, go get yourself a $60,000 watch for fuck's sakes. Cardboard boxes are fairly comfortable to live in. You can shower in the river. Fuck that. Don't be stupid with your money. You should wear old clothes. You know why I go to the thrift store and buy my clothes at a thrift store? 90% of my clothes in my closet, in my drawers. Wanna know what? Except for my gotcha socks, all fucking from a store. Wanna know why almost all my clothes is from a thrift store? Because they're new to me. And I'm way too cheap to buy 3/4 of those brand names at the thrift store. They want too much money at the thrift store. They're charging like 66% less than in the store. But it's still too much for me. So I'll find those ones with shit stains on them, and I will bleach them and I'll wear them. You know, no qualms or quarrels. It's new to me. But those are boss moves. That's how you end up having shit, because you didn't spend it all on $40,000 in your closet. That is, unless your closets are full of lighting systems and cool drones, and you got a set of car keys for a used Toyota Tundra hybrid in there. See what I did there? Then you're making baller moves, you know? If you spent too much money on your wardrobe, just know you fucked up. You know, your kids, if you got kids out there, your kids are watching people that corporations have inflated, heavily inflated, to be their little puppet, muppet, mascot minions. Right? The only way to counteract this sick society they created in a lab is to fall out of circles of glamour, fame, all Hollywood-like behavior you had before, and stop all of that now. There are very, very, very few people at the top who profit entirely off of the sick world you live in. And if you deny them, your ear, you do the most damage. That's why I tell you, throw a hammer through your black mirror. Most of you from 4 and 5 years ago, you're so much more powerful now. I know the men out there, very few women. I don't know why women have a harder time with the black mirror and pulling away, but men will learn from their mistakes, right? They'll be like, oh, you mean the news is fucking fake? Yeah, bro, big time. And then they're like, they'll check it, right? They'll be like, oh shit, fuck, they lied about this. Oh fuck, they're lying about that. And once you see it, not only do you quickly, well, you hate what you thought you were being told the truth, or some facsimile of a truth, and you find out that you've been lied to the entire time so they could make money off you. You gotta go. Everything correlates back to that movie with Roddy Piper. They Live, and how the signs as you walk down the street, it's ingrained into you daily as you pick up a paper, as you turn on the TV, as you watch a movie. The commercials before, they beg you to obey, to consume, to purchase. The only people who truly see that are the ones who end up in university and college, and they go and they start reading about how to hook people, how psychologically you can create a brand deal, You know, like the science behind a brand deal, right? And it's sick. It's really, really sick. Um, whew, there's people in life, okay, I'll say it like this. There have been people throughout life, throughout time, I got around that have master speakers. I'm dodging things very carefully here, but they've been able to win the hearts and minds of millions and millions and millions of people in their country as well as around the globe, around this plane of existence, which they would like you to believe is a globe. And those people were able to change the game. Now, it was only in several countries, but people around the world now have taken notice and now realize what actually happened, right? So, several people throughout time have decided that they value life over monetary value, monetary system itself, money. They would rather live peacefully on a farm and grow their own than have somebody say, follow our, join us in our system, right? There needs to be a better way. You should be allowed to say, I wish not to live in this manner. And that's why I feel there is some corruption here where I am and where others live. Whether you speak English or any language, somebody has misconstrued the guidelines of life big time. Somebody has lied so they may profit wholly and entirely off of you, your family's generational wealth, off of this scheme, off of this entirety that they created, make believe. It's very sad. There's a woman in Vietnam right now, and she has to pay $9 billion to an entity, we'll call it, in Vietnam, or she will be executed. This is despicable. This isn't the way this world, that money doesn't have, when you understand that the dollar is inflated and created in a PC and brought to life by you agreeing to its uh, debt wages, right? You don't actually make money. What you do is put yourself in debt every day in order to be in this system. Only the ones at the top who created it profit. They billions. Now you ask yourself, how many people own those companies at the very top that make billions daily? Fucking four. Four people own those companies. Well, who are they? You're not allowed to know. So they've created a system of, they've devised a system which shelters them with your own hard work. It's not your money. You work hard every day in some factory, in some facility, building houses, making t-shirts that all go in a box, or all end up on their property for them, right? Then they either choose to rent it, lease it, sell it, and then they'll buy it back later when they crush you with gas prices and food costs, right? When you can no longer choose to own a home because the market is so bad, is their sick term, right? Every 4 to 10 to 20 years the market crashes and the rich get richer. The voices are fewer and farther between uh, the voices like mine. What's your beef on Peter Warren? A gentleman, a scholar, and a hero in my eyes. He kept a fire alive that is very, very subtly just barely smoldering right now. And that fire is freedom. That smoldering little breath that's left that's warm is freedom. That's the little breath on your shoulder that you barely can feel. You don't really have much left. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Remember, you don't do your part, you end up feeding the giant machine that exists, eh? Don't buy into any stocks because those stocks are used against you. They provide police with equipment to put you in jail when you don't have your 33% at the end of every year. Eventually, you're going to end up in a cage. I'll see you next time. There's no other way. Look at England. Look at England. Look at how much land one person owns in England. That same person exists in every fucking country around the world. It's a different person usually, but they still have a boatload of land in their name for hundreds of years. Make sense of that. There are very, very few at the top that have controlled every piece of this system that is sick. And it's high time we stop obeying. The word that sticks out the most to me in They Live is the word obey. Watch my show, check out my show, and you let me know if in any way, shape, or form my show's definition lands with that shit fucking word. It does not. Freedom means